Thank you. My Lord, to contextualize this matter and lay the foundation why we are anxious. My Lord, this is a matter more of public interest than the matter that was before you shortly ago.
Don't link the two.
All right.
Otherwise, I will also point out why it's not the way you are looking at it.
My Lord, the basis I'm laying in the recent past, that can be up to 10 years ago, this is the highest government ranking public servant who has gone missing. In a decade ago, the state has not even moved in any manner commensurate with the rank and position of the applicant. A chief disappearing or an assistant chief disappearing, all state machinery.
That's not correct statement. Can put it better.
Let me put it. My Lord, I wish the court to take judicial notice that whenever one of their own officers.
So that's more general. You want us to take judicial notice, you give us an example, Mr. Omari.
Correct. I will get the chiefs who have disappeared. I only see them on TV.
No, there is a way you can put it other than generally.
All right. My Lord, a person who has disappeared is an armed person, armed by the government of the Republic of Kenya. He's assigned, from what I've been told, at least 4 armed officers. At any one time. Third, my Lord.
Mr. Omari.
Yes. I'm building the basis
now, I want to guide you.
I stand there.
You are stating facts. Right?
Yes.
What is the basis of those facts? Because I've read the affidavits.
They are not there.
They are not there.
They are not there.
Yes.
I'm only putting...
You see, don't assume
that
the court knows. Put facts before the court. Then the court will apply the facts and the law. So if you ask me to take judicial notice, I don't work in that sector. And it may not be true.
I stand guided.
That everyone is assigned. That would be an assumption. But we are dealing with a specific petitioner before us. So let's stick to facts that we can show, and they will assist us.
My Lord, I stand guided. My Lord, the petition rank.
The second petition.
The second petitioner's rank is an assistant county commissioner.
SEC.
And by the nature of his job description, he is an armed person.
He's supposed to.
He's supposed to be armed. Very well.
You know, I don't like you being so firm.
Very well. He's
You
supposed
may not even have seen him.
I don't know him.
Yes.
Very well.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not usually everyone who is armed. It's not.
It is not.
We may assume so, but it's usually not the case.
I'm heading to where he was working. After describing him,
You know,
I will go to where.
You know, Mr. Omari, that's all good. You see, some things are factual. Do you know that someone can be working in the forces but disarmed?
Yes.
Yes. You are wearing the uniform but you are disarmed. You're not allowed to carry a firearm.
Right.
It is possible. So that's why I'm avoiding a situation where we are making a generalized statement whose basis I don't have.
I stand again. Let me move away from that line, my lord.
And I wish all that was put in the affidavit so that you are relying on highlighting the facts that are in that affidavit.
Stand there. My lord, we are seeking.
So let's complete it. By nature of his job, he's supposed to be armed.
He's supposed to be armed. And he's supposed to be provided for. Personal security.
Armed with security.
With
personnel.
With armed security personnel.
Yes.
To my lord, where he was deployed to work, Huduma Center at Wajir County Headquarters, is a critical government installation. And therefore, the reason we are moving to this court to get the conservator orders is that the relevant investigative agencies have not done as much as it could have been expected. Considering the peculiar status of the applicant.
My lord, the gravamen of the application before the court is an urgent plea to the court to make an order of habeas corpus directing the respondents to temporarily, and before the petition is heard and determined, produce the second applicant, dead or alive, before this honorable court. My lord, the factual circumstances leading to the disappearance
They are in the
have been set.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, have been clearly set out in the supporting affidavit and echoed at length in the further affidavit. But just to mention, my lord, for the benefit of the mind of the court, is that the second applicant, who was and continues to be an employee of the government, serving as the Assistant County Commissioner of Wajir.
An assistant?
Yes, my lord. He was the ACC of Wajir Over and above that, my lord, he was equally
Just a
serving
minute.
as the manager.
Just a minute. Assistant County Commissioner, Wajir,
Yes,
Wajir County,
yes, my lord.
and doubled
He doubled up as the manager of the Wajir Huduma Center.
is something I'm not getting. Assistant County
Commissioner in charge of Wajir County.
SEC.
Yes, 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 my lord.
SEC is the equivalent of the previous government.
Dio.
DO.
Yes.
Yes,
Then SEC cannot be in charge of Wajir.
Not
Wajir.
the DO. It can't be the DO. It's the assistant. That time there were districts. I worked under DC.
Now you are taking over from
No,
Mr.
I'm only putting correctly the position. I worked under DC in Kirinyaga when I was a chief officer.
So
There was a DC, then there was an assistant DC, DO1, who was the deputy of the DC. Then there were DOs in locations. So this one will be like a DO1. That is the deputy of the DC. In the county now, there is the overall county commander and there is the deputy, the assistant county commander who are in charge of some county administrations.
I wanted the clarification.
That is,
So he's assistant county commissioner
yes,
within Wajir.
yes. But deployed.
Yes.
my lord, I have I thank Mr. Omari. He has the benefit of history. My lord, as I was saying,
So
yes,
to be correct, he was deployed and deployed as manager of Huduma Center Wajir.
indeed, my lord.
That would be the correct.
That is
That is the
description.
correct representation, my lord. Thank you. My lord, just to give the court the a panoramic view of what transpired, my lord.
I've read. You saw
Thank
me
you.
read the pleadings.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Thank you. My lord,
I read it before. I've reread it.
thank you.
If you want me to state, I can.
Thank you.
This man was to go and leave,
Yes, yes,
but there was a minister going there.
yes.
He postponed
Indeed, my lord.
and attended that function.
Yes.
Kuna kitu kingine unataka kuongeza?
No, not quite, my lord.
So proceed.
My lord, just to highlight that the second.
After he attended the second petitioner,
Yes, my lord. After the
last attended a public function
a public function on the 7th day of July
on 7th of July 25 with the minister.
with the minister in charge
CS,
of public
the
service.
Minister, and the cabinet secretary.
In charge of public service.
Yes.
My lord, on the following day, this is on the 8th day of July, 2025, after dropping his children to school, and thereafter proceeding to his workstation, my lord, he never returned. And he's been missing ever since. My lord, it is for
So a
that
report
reason.
was made.
Yes, a report was made.
The family made a report.
Yes, my lord, the family made a report.
With the police.
Yes, to the police. My lord, the OB number is reflected on our paragraph number 5.
At which police station?
Wajir.
And OB number?
OB number 17 stroke 10 stroke 7 stroke 25. 2025, sorry, my lord.
17 stroke 10
stroke 7 stroke 2025. My lord, since the report was made and investigations commenced, my lord, on this issue, the family remains at a loss as to the whereabouts of their kin, prompting the filing of the petition and the application that lies before the Honorable Court this afternoon.
Yes.
My lord, the first applicant, who is a brother to the second applicant, finds strength to approach this court under Article 21 of the Constitution, Article 21 of the Constitution that places the duty to the state to, amongst other things, protect, promote, and fulfill the rights and fundamental freedoms.
Protect, promote.
To protect, to promote, and fulfill the rights and fundamental freedoms in the Bill of Rights. My lord, the respondents who have been dragged before this honorable court owe the second applicant a duty, and indeed they owe this court a duty to, at the very least, inform the court of the whereabouts of the second applicant, who remains missing to this minute, my lord. My lord, you have the power under Article 23, as read with Article 165 of the Constitution, to grant conservatory orders compelling the respondent to explain to the petitioners and the first and second petitioner's family who are in court about the whereabouts of the second applicant, my lord. My lord, in support of our application for the grant of the orders that we seek, we have or we will wish, my lord, to share with the court the Supreme Court decision in the case of Gatirao Peter Munya, to demonstrate that indeed the grant of these orders that we urge the court to grant at this juncture are orders that will serve a more public connotation, by giving confidence to the members of the public out there that indeed the state has a duty to protect and to defend their lives,
yes.
My lord, I note that there is one shortcoming in the application which I will wish to address. ordinarily, my lord, and this has been the nature of habeas corpus applications, where the person alleging or pleading with the court to make an order as against the respondents is ordinarily called upon to illustrate before the honorable court that indeed this person is indeed in the custody of the respondents. My lord, this court has in the previous decision, in the case of the Law Society of Kenya versus Martin Mbai Githinji and others, my lord, I'm going to supply this authority to the court. Versus Martin Mbai Githinji and others, in a decision that was decided, my lord, just recently by your brother, my lord, Justice Bahati Mwamuye, on the 3rd day of April 2025. My lord, this authority is telling of a practice of our police officers that indeed it has become a custom by our police officers that whenever they are conducting their duty to hide their identity by either masking themselves or using unidentified vehicles. It is on the strength of this authority, my lord, that I urge that, my lord, it will be a great travesty to justice for the duty bearers whom the court can take judicial notice of their previous conducts to urge that in the circumstance we should be supplying more than what we have done under the circumstances to urge the court to grant the orders that we have sought.
Yes.
My lord, without saying much, I will be urging the court with humility to allow our application. At the very least, my lord, the respondents must demonstrate efforts being made in tracing the second applicant, or at the very least, they should tell us his whereabouts, my lord. That should be all from me. I will give the floor to my senior, Mr. Hussein, who will speak briefly before we can give the floor to Mr. Omari. Thank you.
Now, before you go that route, Mr. Shadrack.
Yes, my lord.
Mr. Hussein, ngoja kidogo.
Asante.
Is it that you are qualifying your prayers? Because looking at the last words you used.
My lord, I am an officer of this court.
Who said you are not? I asked whether you are qualifying what you had said before and now what you are saying.
My lord,
unless you have forgotten what you said.
No, my lord, I remember.
Okay.
What I have done, my lord, is to ask, just as Antonin Scalia Justice always implored us to do, is to use a belt and a suspender. I have on one hand urged you with humility to give us these orders, while taking great caution, my lord, at the same time. Thank you, my lord.
The respondents do try to get the second petitioner, and if possible, produce him before any court before on or before 16th of 2025, so that the police are not left without an obligation to carry.
Thank you.
Mr. Terrell, you hear me?
Yes, my lord, that is understandable. And just for the record, my lord, the inquiry file is still open.
I'm not talking of the inquiry file. I'm talking of try to get him.
Yes, my lord.
The inquiry is a different thing. Inquiry is before a magistrate, right?
No, the inquiry file is the investigations file, my lord.